See the checks coming in the mail from whomever. See your life becoming what you would like it to be. Hey good people, once again it is Tanisha coming to you live and in color. Just once again to just talk about some things that I'm thinking about. This one is, I want to talk about all the liars in your life. Believe it or not, you have a lot of liars that you've dealt with and that you're quite possibly dealing with right now in your life. And when I say liars, let me preface that by saying this. You came into this world as a baby, a toddler, a child. And at that point in time in your life, there were few things that you believed about yourself. You didn't know yourself. You just were living. But as you grew, the people around you began to tell you things about yourself that were contradictory to what really was going on. Because when you came in as a toddler and you came in as a baby, as a toddler and a child, you were limitless. In your mind, you were limitless. I mean, you probably would jump off dressers, you probably would jump off rocks, high places. You know, you would just be adventurous. You would just do things with little inhibitions, with little fear. But as you grew, you know, people such as your parents, your friends, your family, your teachers, they began to say things that were contradictory to this adventurous nature. Your mom would say, no, don't do that because you're going to hurt yourself. Your friends and your family, you know, no, you can't do that because they've been programmed to believe that you can't do that. And this is as a little child you've been told this. Your teachers. Some of you all have even had teachers who went so far as to tell you you're stupid, that you won't accomplish anything, that you'll never become anything. And some of you have had friends and family that have told you that also. Parents even. So that created in you a different type of spirit. You came with this good, limitless, unbound spirit. But as you begin to interact with people, your spirit began to more and more become broken. And a lot of us don't realize this. We just figure, you know, I'm just who I am. But the thing about it is that now in your life, if you're older, those things that happened when you were little, they have impacted you. You know, oftentimes I run across people and they say stuff like, you know, I can't sing. Well, you may not be able to sing correctly or with pitch or intonation. However, you can be taught to do it and you can learn to do it. So I guess I say that to say that people need to begin, you and me also, we need to begin to reprogram the way we think. We need to stop thinking, I can't, I won't, I couldn't, I would never, to I can, I shall, I will, and I did. So when I say reprogram, we have to begin to change the way we think. Those things that we are so afraid of doing. Like say for instance, I'm a business owner. And I moved from corporate America as an attorney to being a makeup artist. Big jump. Big jump. And initially when I started off, I was afraid. Like, I'm getting ready to have to rebuild. Money was an issue, obviously. There just was a lot of issues going on and I was afraid. However, after a few years, I had listened to several motivational speeches by other individuals, and I just began to change the way that I speak. If I feel like I'm going to have that I want a prosperous business, a successful business, I begin to say that. I began to speak that over my business. My business is successful. I have several clients. I'm obtaining new clients even as we speak. When people think of what I provide, makeup artistry, they think of me. My name is synonymous with makeup artistry. I began to just release all these different things into the atmosphere. So one thing about it is you can create your future and your surroundings and your atmosphere with the words you speak. Just like someone can say something negative to impact you, you can say something positive to impact yourself. If you want a business, you want to start a business, you're tired of working for someone else, begin to say, I want to start my own business. And not that I only want to start my business, I will start my own business. If you feel like you want to be a millionaire, begin to speak, I shall be a millionaire. If you feel like you want to get married and have better relationships, speak, I shall get married and I shall have better relationships. So the point that I'm making is that you have to take away from you have to remove from yourself all the junk, the trash, the negativity that people have poured into you over your lifetime that you didn't even really recognize was there, but it is subconsciously hindering you from moving forward. See, words have very potent power. You can say some things to people. You know how they say sticks and stones break my bones, but words will never hurt me? That's a lie. Because there's some people right now watching this video who someone said something to you maybe 5, 10, 15 years ago, and you still replay that thing in your mind. You still replay that in your heart. When you see that person, that's the first thing you think of, what they said to you at that point in time. So words are very, very powerful. Words have an impact that reaches far beyond what you see. So if that's the truth, then how about we take that energy, that vibration, that frequency that words have, and focus it in a positive direction. I shall be wealthy. I am wealthy. I am a business owner. I am in a great marriage. I have children who are obedient and well-behaved and intelligent. My life is good. When people ask me how am I doing, a lot of times I say great and getting better. And it's not to be sarcastic, it's not to be proud, it's not to be arrogant or haughty. But what I'm saying is that I'm doing great. In my eyes, I'm doing great. I'm healthy. I have income. I have good friend relationships, good family relationships. In my mind, I'm doing great. Because I know of a lot of people who have none of those things. And not to compare myself with people, but in the grand scheme of things, I'm not in the hospital. I'm healthy. My faculties work. My mind works. So I'm doing great and I'm getting better. And that last part of it, I'm getting better, basically means that whatever area I'm lacking in, I'm surely, whether it's slowly but surely, moving to tackle those areas and overcome those areas also. So that's why when people ask me how you doing, great and getting better. That's what I say. So instead of when someone asks you, ooh girl, whoo, a job, I can't stand my job, but then you don't understand why you end up fired. Because you created a garden and dropped seeds in that garden. Ooh, I can't stand my job. Somebody asks you, about your financial situation. Girl, I'm broke. I don't never have no money. But then you don't understand why you never have any money. Because you keep calling poverty to you. You keep saying, come here, poverty, poverty. But then you can't understand why you remain impoverished. Or maybe you've had some relationships that were not good in the past. So you start saying stuff like, oh, girl, all men is dogs. All men are going to cheat. All men ain't worth nothing. Or all females, all they want is to get in your pocket. Or all females, they don't want to do nothing but just mooch off of you and leech off of you. Or, whatever manner of negative expression you have against a certain situation, you cannot be surprised when that negativity continuously comes. Negativity is an energy. And, I've read books like The Law of Attraction, things of that nature. And while I will credit some of that to be relevant to what I'm saying, also I believe in the Bible. The Bible says that what you sow, you shall reap. So if you're sowing negativity into a situation, why do you think you should get positivity back from that situation? That's just defeating the laws of nature. That's just defeating, that's like saying if I jump off of a building, I'm going to go up instead of down. That's just coming against the law of nature. Gravity says that if you jump off of a building, you will go down. Negativity, if you keep spewing it forth, negativity will engulf you. Yeah. So that's why you have to be mindful of what comes out of your mouth. You have to be mindful of what you say to yourself, what you say to other people, what you say about other people, what you say about your situation, because you shall have what you say. And you don't have to be a Christian for this thing to work. This is just live and you shall have what you say. Good, bad, and ugly. So I just encourage you for maybe the next week or so to write down things that you want to change in your life, that they may not be good now, but you want them to change for the better. I suggest you write them down and you say to yourself, if finances is your issue, and you want more finances, or you want a better job, or you want more income, or you want more clients for your business, begin to say that. Even go so far as to take Post-it notes. Maybe put them around in your bathroom, in your room, in your home, so that you can look up while brushing your teeth to see that, yeah, one day I'm going to be a millionaire. And I think subconsciously you begin to move towards that. Doors begin to open. Situations begin to line up with that thought process. So I just encourage you to do that. If you're having bad relationships, you might want to sit back and find out what it is that you're looking for in a relationship and write it out. I'm a stickler for writing out things, writing out my vision. If I feel like that this is where I want to tackle a project, I write it out. This is what I want to become. This is what I need to do. This is what's going on. Make a vision board. A vision board that will remind you, it's a visualization process to visualize where you want to go, where you want to be, what you want to happen to you, what you want your life to consist of. In addition to just writing it down and placing it places. Now this is an act of, I call it an act of faith. You've not seen these things yet, but your faith is pushing you in the direction of their existence and acquiring those things. And not just only materialistic things, like I said, relationships or health. Say for instance, you're sick now. You have a disease and you want to come out of that disease. Well, begin to imagine yourself out of that disease. I personally, as a Christian, I'm going to consult God and pray and have the elders pray and fast for me and all other stuff, but begin to see yourself healthy. Begin to see yourself moving from that place of sickness to a place of well-being. Sometimes you have to literally close your eyes from what you see around you and see what does your mind say. See what does your heart say. You have to see these things, and I'm talking about the positive things. See yourself in the house with the white picket fence and the two-car garage. See yourself doing it. See yourself on stage entertaining thousands. See the checks coming in the mail from whomever. See your life becoming what you would like it to be versus what it is and what it was. I encourage you to do that. I will continue to encourage you to read motivational books, watch motivational speakers, people who push you in a positive direction. Because truth be told, we as humans on this earth have a lot of negative energy coming at us on a daily basis. We have what's on TV, we have what's on radio, we have what's on billboards, we have what's on other vehicles, bumper stickers. We constantly have a plethora of information coming at us. And a lot of it is negative. A lot of it is negative. So you have to actively subdue your mind and combat the negative trash that's trying to get in with something positive to push it away. You have to constantly do that. If not, you'll find yourself becoming a negative person, speaking negative, thinking negative, and ultimately getting negative results in your life. That's exactly what will happen. So once again, I just encourage you, vision board, writing down your vision, and to identify every liar that has spoken to you and said, you're not going to do that, you're not going to be that, you can't accomplish that. Subdue that lie and throw it away. Yeah, just that simple. So once again, this has been your girl, Tanisha. It's been a pleasure sharing with you this information, just what's on my mind and what's on my heart. That's just what I do. So until next time, be good. Bye. Hey folks, if you like these motivational videos, then go ahead and hit subscribe, like, and comment on it as well. And as always, this is your girl, Tanisha, giving you a big hug from afar. And until next time, bye.